matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Sun Devils will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. So Oregon's offense will go on the attack first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yet, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical. And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire.
That is crazy.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's
A
incomplete.
little bit wide open, too.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Ducks are flying down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Trying play action.
Oh, X.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Look at that down shit, bro. See what I'm saying? Got him beat. Make him
He can be
overthrow.
dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. This crowd bringing the start this drive going to the air. Looking left.
But he catch that though. Shit, man. See what I'm saying?
Pick up on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. You get that turnover, and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run the screen, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Slithers into space. There he goes. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And, man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Working that left side. And they'll knock him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Crazy.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Good.
Would have just been a 47-yard field goal attempt from here, but they're thinking touchdowns and trying to move the chains here on fourth. And some room to work.
Yeah.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down. Looking for more. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You know they love their track at Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get to the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
We check in with Kevin
That's a two-headed boss, though, man.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. North Texas is running away with this one behind an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Army. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Plows through the defense. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense lining up quickly. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient, and when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
He stop going after him.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
He wanted the wrong foot there, dude.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. got it in the middle. It's Webb.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Right on the money. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the
this
back.
little punt move is crazy.
And he may get more. Wide open spaces. Pass to 10. Touchdown.
This is a punt move.
He got loose, and it was lights out after that. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
Right,
he shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17.
Breaks into the open.
Oh,
Smashes
shit.
through the tackle. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking to throw on 3rd. He's got it. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up the decision on 4th down. The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again.
Oh, God, that middle, that left side.
On the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
He really shows you his skills on that last run, and I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the 2nd level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job.
Yeah, boy, you get that block, I'm going that stutter.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him.
Oh,
Gave
back
the
up.
D-line in that front.
Is he gone? Is he gone?
He's at the 30. He's at the... And he'll step
I got the 2 best backs in the league.
Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this.
You got to throw the ball, man. You can't stop the run.
70 plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
159 already. I had
And
to
with
get
the
a third
extra
running
point,
back
they push the
chance on
lead
this
out a
bitch.
little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
That was a drop.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab on the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
He runs out of bounds at the 22.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. Makes the catch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Sun Devils hit it quickly to the line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
After that last sack, man, you can just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Brooks.
Grab that
room
bitch.
to the right.
Fucking hitch right.
Tag. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
You got that one. I blitzed everybody.
Arizona State.
I blitzed everybody.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
24, Arizona State, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
And my daughter going to Grace Eddie. I'm out there fucking call.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
And the Ducks can really attack on this second and short. They'll run the screen.
Oh,
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. Got a little space. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Ducks want to move quickly.
I
And
thought
this
he
will
was
be
going.
incomplete. A
thought he
big
was gonna
hit
go
there
up.
forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time.
He was right
Oh, it
there.
goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On third down, he drops to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Just kick the
We've
field
got a
goal.
timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot.
Oh, I ain't let it go all the way. Did it go?
Oh, he missed
I did
it.
not
No
let it go
good.
all the way.
Had a
Fuck.
chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds a spot in the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Turning it on. Good execution. They move the sticks.
The only team that ever did that. They
Man
always
down
be
on the
sneaky.
play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Jumped on top of the pile.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Rides to back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TF out.
Only team that ever ran on me was Ohio State.
2 touchdowns, 24-10.
Nobody ever
After
ran.
putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Auburn got lucky.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road.
He got me with that left throwing quarterback shit.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got
They using the same play. Wow, I ain't never seen the computer call the same play.
This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
I ain't never seen the defense call the same. The computer call the same defensive play. Back to back. Whatever. They still got to move the ball on my defense.
Arizona State has the ball back, and
They
the
can't do
offense
shit.
making its way onto the field.
They got that one
They're
big
going to have to be
ball.
more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. And bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down.
I knew they was going to go there. I just had to time it, man.
They'll get the 1st down and spot it on the 49.
I knew they were going to go there.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Give me that.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, that was a pick. Like, what are y'all
And
doing?
this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Off play action.
Oh my God, bro. They be like this man get away with shit. They let this quarterback get away with shit.
Here they come, almost all the way back.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw.
You see that?
Intercepted.
I hate this game, bro. I hate this fucking game. They literally let... Oh.
The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Yeah, you get the fuck out. You gone for the day, bro. You do not look good. You gone for the day, buddy.
Again with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. San Diego State is on top right now, but that's not exactly Marshall Faulk out there running circles around the D. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 12 over Louisiana Tech. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update.
You see how they broke him down?
Know when it goes final.
This game.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas.
So basically,
that's what they are.
everything
That's
I'm
who
doing.
they are.
Right.
Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Stop the run, though. Yeah,
And
you can't stop the run.
space, open up that playbook even more.
You can't stop it. I got two running backs over there. Yeah.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
Y'all try to make this
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats.
Throw the ball, my quarterback.
Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They think there's room to run to the right here.
It's always
a little space. Knocked
out
of bounds at the 46.
always
Pick up on that one.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball in.
Me that shit.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense. Fuck.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The Ducks have it with a first and goal. He wants to throw it. Dances away to buy time. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gives it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Should we come after him or stay in zone?
It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he dropped it.
That shit,
deep
bro.
ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Shit.
The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt
all the
can
way
bail
down the
them
field
out.
and threw a
Punt
fucking
will
pick.
bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be.
Oh, that's on me. That's
He gets there, and they get him down at
me,
the
y'all.
14-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
That pass is well on
They've been
target.
doing
He
double
got
wide
hit as he was
receiver
trying to
shit
throw, and they can't
the
convert
last
on
couple
third
of plays,
down.
bro.
The Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs in this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks.
Every time he know what it's
doing. You saw it right there on that one.
2nd down coming up.
Oh, I'm going to pick that shit.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They just keep firing. Fires to the right.
Fucking seen it. I seen that shit, and they didn't let me go for it.
Just on the same wavelength,
Oh
they
my
make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all
Ain't no damn
spring.
practice. I'm right
So
there.
many
I seen that
hundreds and
dumbass
thousands
shit.
of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a
This
stud.
man is throwing
You're gonna
perfect
feed
fucking
him,
pass.
especially on these 3rd down situations.
Look at that. Nobody's over there.
He's got it.
Nobody's over there. This is a cover.
They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, it's
Look
not
at
an
the guy I was
accident
on.
they're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach.
This second half is
Find
straight
my playmakers,
bullshit.
get him the ball,
I ain't
so
gonna
he
lose
can do
that,
damage and
though.
have games like this right here.
Win, lose, or
The
draw.
extra
Ain't
point
even
is
gonna.
good, and
This
now in
is
the
crazy.
4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Look at that, bro. He's beat off the fucking route. He's beat right off the route. Give me my fucking ball. You been giving them their shit.
They'll try the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26 again.
Even that stopping by run. That same fucking double bracket shit they keep running. They running the double bracket shit and they letting them fucking get away with it.
Doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Webb.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback, after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He wants to change this route. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Spits it out to the back. Got his man. There he goes. Finally corralled at number 4. He picks up the 1st down.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
And the defense holds
going fast as a bit.
Pickup at all on that play. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. He throws one to the left. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
No overtime. We got to get up and stop.
For the tie here in the 4th quarter. Coming out with it, it's Hurtado. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for 1st down.
They ain't even.
Well, that's a big completion at this point of the game, right? It's late, it's tied, and you're just trying to get the football in field goal range. Give your kicker at least an opportunity to win this thing and avoid overtime.
Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule,
looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They take extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete to the left.
Oh, look at that. I'm trying to hit this guy. That's cool. I knew he was going.
Another productive play on this drive.
He love that damn running back.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. He caught it. Touchdown, Arizona State. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Gets the back moving. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier.
Yeah, I'm right there every fucking time. They be cheating.
Defenders you're going to find in the entire
That's bullshit. I'm there. I'm knowing what the fuck they doing and shit.
These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing.
To the air on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
No pressure.
That
What a
score
play.
gives them the lead here in the second overtime. They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. The option look like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught.
You get it,
No
bitch.
shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Quarterback adapting. Breaks into the open.
I ain't gonna force it so they can let you jump and make that fit.
19-yard line.
Nope, been there and done that dumb shit.
Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet by a
They got
little
a spy on my quarterback. Get the fuck
Nobody
out of
open,
here.
he just throws it away.
They don't even show no
Bring up
spy out
second
there,
down.
bro. Like,
Know
get
the
real with this
situation,
cheating
know
ass
the
game,
of football,
man.
right? When I start to get outside the pocket,
Fuck
I don't
out of
see
here.
anything
Ain't no
there.
damn
I can
spy.
throw the ball away.
He
I
just
don't
put
have to
that
take
guy
a
right there
sack,
because he
get a
fucking
lost
was wide
yardage
open.
play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No
The
foul,
lineman
no foul.
outrun the
He's
quarterback.
run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the
Oh,
play.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw.
cheating ass bitch.
Touchdown, Oregon!
Fuck
They got
yeah.
in to tie it up here in double overtime, and now the two-quarter will win it.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs
Fuck off my
now in
field,
4
bitch.
games. He wants to find him to make plays.
Fuck off my
Really
field,
starting to trust
bitch.
that receiver out wide.
Cheating ass
What
motherfucking
a
shit.
show Both of these teams put on today.
Game shouldn't even been fucking close.
Squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollock and Jesse
Shit
Palmer,
don't
I'm
make no
Reese Davis,
motherfucking
and you've been
sense.
watching another presentation.
Let them
of
just
EA
go. Oh, look
Sports
at that shit. I had them
College
28-7. It was 24 donut. Then I did a blitz, and they made him do a fucking stop route to the house. Then 17 points in the third quarter. Fuck out of here. My quarterback was throwing them the fucking ball. 2 running backs. Look at this. Dominating them motherfuckers, bro. How many rushing yards I had? 305 rushing yards on 22 carries for 4 touchdowns. Y'all had 20 carries for 86. You had one big run, and that's it. He had that one big run. Oh, go to the hell shit. He had that one big run for 20 yards on both runs. You take that shit away, they both, man, fuck this game.